Masters of the Obvious intro. Hello and welcome to the Masters of the Obvious. I am Isaac Rodriguez, your host and the creator of the Double Eagle Process. This is the place where we talk about things that are obvious to us, but not necessarily obvious to everyone else. Like, for example, I work with companies and individuals that are working or owning companies that need to change, and they have a lot of difficulty adapting and changing. And certainly I know the older I get, the more difficult it is, and you have to keep at it. My guest today, Fenton Joseph, the owner of Olive Branch Digital, self-proclaimed digital native, but is immersed in the digital world, is also a music producer and the author of my website. Shameless plug, isaacpr.com. Check it out. Some of his work. It's amazing. Fenton Joseph, change in the digital world. Tell me about it.
Sure. First, thanks so much for having me again, Isaac. I really appreciate it. So listen, the pandemic, it has catapulted us forward in terms of digital innovation and adoption. A lot of my clients pre-pandemic were really slow to try out new technologies, or they flat out refused. And some of them are really getting left in the dust. So listen, as a digital native, like you mentioned, I'm always looking at new technologies. And I have to be honest, it can be a bit inundating. There's so many shiny new objects that are coming out every day. So here's what I do, and hopefully this will help somebody. What I do is I try to do a quick Google search, find the top 3 competitors in a given vertical that I want to try out. I'll sign up for a free trial and I'll take a deep dive and see which ones really suit my needs. Because at the end of the day, you don't need everything. And like I said, there's so much new stuff coming out, but you have to have an open mind and actually give it a shot and try and see what works and what doesn't. And I promise if you do that, you'll end up with some new tools in your toolkit that are going to help blow your business up and take it to the next level.
That's it. You have to have an open mind. Fenton, we want to learn more. How do we find you?
Absolutely. You can reach me at fenton@olivebranchdigital.com. Visit my website, olivebranchdigital.com. And you can also find me on all social media platforms. My handle is @olivebranchdigital.
Thanks again for joining me. Here's the outro. Masters of the Obvious outro.